Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to do this Facebook logo that you see on the screen right now. All the work's done down in Fusion. All you need is a picture of a Facebook logo. And we'll get started in the edit page here. Go up to the media pool, right click, select new Fusion composition. You can rename it if you like, we don't have to. And go ahead and leave it at 5 seconds. Then bring it down to your timeline and head to Fusion. I'm going to simply mask it out. I have played around with the SVG files, and to me, they're way more work than simply masking this out. Nothing lines up. You have to move the camera, the light. You have to pick through the nodes. I can mask this out in half the time as it does it, as you could do it the other way. And the edges are not near as clean. I know there's a certain program that probably does better than others, but all the ones I've tried, I'm not happy with it. So I will fast forward through this masking when I get to it. I'll click away right about here. For those of you that don't know me, I have to use this on-screen keyboard due to health reasons. Now we want Shift Spacebar. And get it to work. And type in S polygon. As you guys probably already know, I've been doing quite a bit with this polygon, the S polygon nodes and the extrude node, but I haven't done made anything out of 3D using just the one that's screwed. I've done some coins, logos on each side of it, but I have not done this yet. So this is a little bit different. With the S polygon node selected, Shift Spacebar, and then type in extrude. And we'll go ahead and start masking it. We're going to convert this to an ellipse. It's a little difficult to move around. I don't know if there's a better way to move it than I'm doing it, but I'm making it work. And it's easier than masking it manually all the way around. And it's rounder. It doesn't get off out of shape at all. So with the S polygon node selected, right click up on the screen. Go all the way down to the bottom. And go to create. And over here you can go with an ellipse, rectangle, or an arrow. Then you got to size it. I've been guessing at it because I got to resize it, move it around anyhow. So I'm going to go right around 70, 0.70 that is. On both of them. Now you'll see we have it on the screen. What I've been doing to move it is highlight them all. You have to make sure you get all 4 points. Then go to your keyboard and you can use the arrows to move it. If you try to move it any other way that I've found, you just get it all out of shape. It's not a circle anymore. Now to size it, I will take in hit the lock button for a moment. Then go to the next button over, the modify only. Highlight a point. Use the arrow keys to get it where you want it. Do one at a time. Okay, that's the outer one. We're going to do another one in just a little bit. So click away right about here. Shift spacebar. And another S polygon. And we're going to do the same thing. Right click on the screen. Go to the bottom. Over here to create. Ellipse. I'm going to go with the same size, 0.70. And we'll do the same thing. Go to the modify only tool. We'll move one point at a time. We're going to start out making it the exact same size as the first one. Then we'll go back and we'll count the clicks on each point, make it a little bit smaller. If you hit that lock button up there, you can see your polygon will turn gray. Then you know where you're at. And if you want to do anything with it, remember to hit the modify only tool. Now we'll go down a certain amount of clicks on each one, so it'll be the same. On mine, it's going to be 20. Okay, now I know we have it centered. Now we'll mask out the F. So click away about here. Shift spacebar. Another S polygon. Now these straight edges, if you hold down the shift key, your line will maintain a straight edge all the way down from point A to point B. But when you get back to the curved edges or angled, you want to change and deselect that shift key. And if you hold down the control key, you can move these little arms in these corners one side at a time. Okay, I'm done masking out. That literally took probably 5 to 7 minutes is all. I'll make sure I lock it. Select the extrude node, right click, go up here to copy, click away, right click, and paste the instance. Twice, want 3 of them. Now we'll go ahead and name them, so keep track of them. I'm going to name the polygon node. That way we can keep track of the excursion. We know them go to each one of them. First one I'm going to name the outside. In case you don't know what an instance is, it's the exact copy of whatever node you're taking it out from. Second one I'll name inside. And the bottom one just F. F is in Frank. Connect all 3 of them together. Merge them 2 together. And connect the bottom one to the merge as well. So all 3 is connected. Select the merge. And another merge. 3D camera. Spotlight. Knows they're making a mess out of themselves here. And 3D render. Go ahead and pipe the render into the media out. Make sure it's in viewer 2. We're going to put merge 2 in viewer 1. You'll see everything's compiled all in one area. Select your camera node in the inspector under transform. Select use target. Go up here under translation, z-axis, and move it to the right. You'll see the camera move back away in the viewer 1, and then in viewer 2 you'll start to see our subject. Something like that's good for now. We can always change it later. Now let's go to the render node. Enable lighting and shadows. Now you'll see we have no lighting. But while we're here, under render type, change it from software render to hardware. That way your computer will decide whether it needs a CPU or GPU for best performance. It'll render out a lot faster. Now select the spotlight node in the inspector under transform. Select use target. Again, same thing, translation, Z-axis, and we'll move that camera back. And you'll see the camera move, and then in viewer 2, you'll see it starting to light up our circle here. I'm going to bring mine back about as far as I have the camera. Seems to be a good spot there, and then go to controls. Open the cone angle all the way. If you look in viewer 1, you want to turn it so we can see it from the side. We'll set up our excursion. Select the outside extrude. Take up the 0.125. And above viewer 1 here, you'll see a little button to toggle the light on and off. Go ahead and hit that, and you can see the 3D much better. We're going to bevel the edges. So come down to bevel depth and bevel width, and go to 0.01. Then go to custom. The front of this graph is for the front. Right here, this edge. The back of it is for the back. Now if you can see in mine, the back has no rounded edge at all to it or beveled yet. This thing's hard to see with that highlighter on my cursor. Highlight the bottom corner and bring that little lever all the way over to the side. Now if you look in viewer 1, we're starting to get a back edge to it too. Highlight both the top ones. And hit F on the keyboard as in flatten. We're going to grab these little handles and bring them all the way out. Now if you look in viewer 1, we have nice rounded edges on both of them. Come down to the next instance, the inside one. Take the subdivisions all the way up. And smoothing angle all the way up to the right. And on the extrusion depth, right click and de-instance. Now if you look in viewer 1, we have the inner part starting to protrude through the outer ring. You can set yours to your liking. I'm at 0.15 and I might change it. I go to the very bottom on the F instance. Same thing. We'll get a D instance, the extrusion depth. Right click on it and D instance. Now if you look, the F is protruding out as well. I have that all the way up to 0.2. We might change it yet, but we can come back to that at any time. Don't look too bad. We're going to add a replace material node right downstream from the first extrude node, the outside one. So highlight it, shift spacebar, and type in replace material. And we're going to put one on the F as well. Now if you go up here to effects in the top left, go to templates, fusion. You can use the Chrome if you'd like that Resolve uses, but I prefer to use my own that I made out of the gold bump node, so I'll go ahead and show you how to do that. Instead of using mine, which I have saved here. Those are all mine. Click on shaders. Go down the gold bump node. This makes much nicer Chrome than the Chrome node. Double click it, we'll open it. We want to delete everything all the way down to the blur node, including the blur. Highlight them all, right click any of them, and delete. Delete. Close it. Like I say, you can also use the Resolve's Chrome node if you'd like, but this Chrome is much more realistic, and I think you'll agree when we're done here. And you did see it at the beginning. We'll pipe that into both replacement nodes, replace material nodes. And if you look in the viewer now, you're going to have yellow. But go over to the inspector under face on strength and slide that lever all the way to the right, all the way up. Now, if you look in your viewer, you'll see it's chrome. And much more realistic chrome. Now go to the inside S-Polygon node, select it. In the inspector, under styles, we'll give it a color. You can change it in the extrude node as well if you de-instance everything. Because once you add this chrome node to this, the colors in the extrude node will no longer work. But if you de-instance some, then the middle one, the inside node, would work. But you can do it with the S-Polygon node just as easy like I am. Just want to note, it's not the only way to do it. Okay, now we'll go ahead and animate this. Move them all down. we're going to put a transform in between merge, the first merge and the second merge. If you put the transformer downstream of the camera and any lights, it won't work. So if you try putting it between here, it will not work. But you want it downstream of everything you want to move together. So highlight that first merge, shift spacebar, and type in transform 3D. This is the one we want. Now with that selected, if you go in the inspector, under rotation, y-axis, you can rotate everything. But you see here our pivot point is right at the very back. We're going to move that so it rotates without having the axis there. It will wobble back and forth. If we move it to the center, it'll look much better while it rotates. So we'll go down to our pivot in the inspector, z-axis. We're going to move that pivot point to as close to center of this as possible. Okay, we're going to go ahead and animate this now. With your transform selected, play ahead at frame 0. I'm going to start mine at -20. Set a keyframe. Go to frame 75. And rotate it to 160. Rotate to 340. Take your playhead all the way to the end, and then rotate it to 700. We'll give it a play and see how it looks. Now if your back is bleeding, some of the blue is bleeding through. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't. Select this instance node here. Go open the inspector under transform. Then de-instance the Z. I'll go ahead and do it. You may see blue and chrome there. If you do, that's what you have to do to fix it. Just come to this. If you select the control button, you have more control. Because I've had it happen. I'm going to go ahead and re-instance this now. Doesn't seem to be an issue this time. Okay, now go up to the very top to the spline window. Open that. Select the transform node first. Open the spline. You can't see the whole thing because your control's here. Go to the top right and select that little button. Then go down here and hit zoom to fit. If your transform is not selected over here, make sure you select it. Go to select all. Hit F on the keyboard as in flatten. And just to the left of that, you'll see a set relative. Select that. Then select T as in Tom on the keyboard. This little ease in and ease out windows will pop up. We want it to be the same, so we'll lock that. That way the ease in and ease out will adjust the same. And take up to about 55. And we'll lock those. What the set relative button does, it allows you to stretch your composition to whatever length you'd like on your timeline. You can make it the whole length of a tutorial or whatever you want to do. We'll close that. I am going to make mine a little bit smaller. I'll select the camera node. Move the camera back a little bit more. Let's go up to the edit page. We'll add a solid color generator under it. Okay, now we'll stretch it out. If you're not happy with your lighting, just go ahead down there and adjust it to your liking. Well, there you go. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.